Hello divine beings, hello divine creators, hello beautiful souls. Hello Leo, we are Kemet Kah-Ri. We are so pleased to connect with you all this way, and we are so pleased to be inspired to do some astrology readings. So, this is for wherever you have Leo in your natal chart. We'll put a link in the description below for you to have a look at your natal chart. Should you not know where Leo is, you can also look at the houses where your Leo place is there. However, this is for wherever you have Leo in your chart. And also, if you just feel inspired to come through, feel inspired to just receive this message. Okay, so if you're looking at the video and it's calling you, and maybe you have no attachment or any link to Leo, but all of a sudden it's calling you, it's for you. As we were shuffling, we had a bit of a flap, and this is what we saw. Just a little mini message here with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups. It's been a long journey. You are tired, you're exhausted. You haven't given up, you've kept the faith, but we can feel that you are ready for a rest and reprieve. And Knight of Cups here is so saying, hey, we're bringing something in for you, Leo. We're bringing something in for you. You're going to like it. It's going to really assist you recover something. So this is a side message, okay, Leo? So yay, look at you having your own little nugget of a blessing. So saying, hey, we're bringing something in for you, Leo, something for you to assist, to bring joy, to bring happiness, a smile on your face, some replenishment. You've been through it. It's been quite a journey for you. A lot of clearing of the light of the physical, which isn't serving and honoring you, right? As we all now step into the light, bringing those higher frequencies into the earthier 3D energy. It is now the clearing of this 3D, the clearing of these energies, how you express yourself, solar plexus, how you bring through. And Leo, you are associated with the solar plexus, the sun, right? So everybody now who has been coming through, bringing their energy into the physical, has been feeling their solar plexus changing and renewing in accordance to their Holy Spirit, their frequency within. For that's what you did. You did your shadow work, cleared the shadow, cleared spirit. Your spirit was whole again, your shadow whole again, no longer feared and suppressed, now loved and expressed and allowed, whole, Holy Spirit. And now you have embodied your Holy Spirit, your unique frequency of spirit in infinite and eternal frequencies. And you are birthing this energy into the light through the solar plexus, the actioning, the expression of you. And Leo, because you are, this is your energy, you have been feeling it the most, okay, at this time. We're a Leo rising, but let's just say Leo, as a Pisces with 3 placements of Pisces in our chart, not to limit or restrict just in terms of the co-creative energies coming through. We have 4 placements of Pisces actually. This is what we felt in the shadow work, okay? Because that was our energy just clearing. Everybody felt it, but goodness, the Pisces, we have had it. So you are now having that energy of just clearing and allowing the light to now really be a true representation of the inner being you are. And that's allowing this reward, this blessing to come in, you doing the work, you not backing down. And this is for everyone, which is why it's wherever you have Leo on your sign, this is where it's impacting it the most, okay? So if maybe your Leo's in your Virgo your Venus energies rather, your Leo's in Venus, or Venus in Leo, then relationships, right? Challenging relationships now coming into amending, coming into a blessing in relationships, right? If you're, and also Leo's also, Venus also rules Taurus, so it can also come into your career sector there a bit. So wherever you have placings, or wherever you feel this energy, intuitively right now you're receiving where this is actually working out. So just know there is a blessing, there is a reward coming through for you, okay? There's a strong energy of just a special message for those of you who have Leo in Venus, or your Venus in Leo. The relationships have been challenging quite intensely, for you have been clearing all the BS when it comes to relationships. Humans here, we learn through relationships first and foremost, because that's the reflection of you. And so you have been healing beautifully here. So Leos, know this, okay? Beautiful energy coming through, something coming through. Okay. Let us now see Leo. What is happening for Leo source? What would you like Leos to know at this time? What are they going through? For Leo. Okay. At the center of the reed, 10 of Swords. Yep, you've been going through it, but 10 of Swords, completion. The cycle is ending. This is coming to an end. You're wrapping it up. Within the Empress, yes, what you came here to birth coming through. And look, Venus again, the Empress is connected to Venus. So a lot of this energy in, generally, Leos, all of you watching this, a lot of healing in your relationships, okay? And your foundation in terms of your career and security, but a strong emphasis on relationships right now. Whatever cycle of energies you were healing through relationships is coming to an end. You're finally coming into a place where you are embodying your full self. So you are now also experiencing or attracting and aligning with those who are embodying their full self. So this is whole, full relationships where the birthing of all that you are comes in, and it's stable and it's beautiful and it honors your authentic self completely. A huge shift there. Without, we have the Queen of Cups. Below we have the Six of Cups. Crowning, we have the Knight of Wands. And look, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles as the overall energy. Yeah, okay, Ace of Pentacles. We're going to end there. Okay, so Leo, 10 of Swords as your central energy, ending of cycles, ending of journeys, ending of the betrayal of self. We're feeling this is quite a bit because of that solar plexus energy. This is really linked to your energy, Leo, the cycle. Whatever you are releasing now is really focused on your energy, on the energy of Leo, okay, on the expression of you. And it's about you no longer imprisoning yourself, you no longer allowing the expression of you to be ruled by other people, because here you are allowing everybody else's opinion, society, everything pin you down. And so it feels like you are almost fighting yourself. And some of this was conscious, some of it unconscious, because you've done a lot of work to release these ways of being that don't serve you, right? But it could be past hurts, past relationships where there really wasn't a mending, or it's still playing in your mind. There's a sense of forgiveness coming here, Leo, with the Queen of Cups here and the Six of Cups. Releasing old relationships, releasing old experiences, releasing past pain, past hurts, past, releasing all these swords, the pain, the injury, and it feels quite self-manifest. Not that everybody else involved is free of accountability, not at all. But it's this clarity that the relationships that you were having in this experience were a true reflection of where you were at. And you understanding this clearly and fully at this time, to take full accountability of how you be, how you express, so you no longer express in alignment to the opinion of others, but rather you express yourself in the alignment to source, to the truth of you, to who you truly are. No longer caring about what others think about you. No longer performing for others. No longer expressing yourself for the approval of others, for the validation of others, for the agreement of others. For the perceived idea of happiness, the perceived idea of abundance, what the world and society views as this is how to be, no longer aligning your own trajectory to suit those external validation points of success or abundance, or and no matter what it is, even if going on a holiday on an island somewhere tropical, beautiful, the energy already just feels amazing, right? But doing that because you feel inspired is greatly and vastly different from doing that because it's the it's the popular thing to do, or it's the healthy thing to do. Even saying it's a healthy thing to do, so you do it, as opposed to we just feel like doing it. There's a vast difference in, are you doing it because you feel guided to do so from within without really knowing why it's a calling, or are you doing it because, well, I read somewhere it has health benefits, I read somewhere it's the place to be, it's the way people do, it's how to do it. There's a claiming that everything you do, everything you express, and always that you are being is purely from you and has nothing to do with any external, no matter how well-meaning, no matter how good, no matter how healthy, no matter how whatever it is. Nothing is influencing how you be and what you do other than what you feel. It doesn't mean that others can't inspire you to do stuff, but even that inspired frequency is from their source. It's not from their own opinion of their own conditioning or their past. They literally are with you, and they receive a download, or they receive a message and say, oh, we just received that would be amazing for you to do. If you do that, it's really healing. If you would go to that on a holiday and you go to that island, it's really healing for you, or it'll be really expanding for you, or it will be very, or it'll just be fun. It'll just be fun. It doesn't even have to be healing, not for a purpose. It's just where we feel you are to be. We don't know why. We don't even know why you need to be there, but we're just getting this sense. And you'll say, we've also been feeling that. We just don't know where to go, but okay, an island, that feels good. Okay, we'll see what we do. We'll see how that manifests. And even the way it comes through, this beautiful holiday or rest period comes through magically, where it's not something that takes you out of your financial comfort, because it's so aligned, because it's so source. It's really reclaiming your power of being. And we see here in the Empress, this is what's coming through. You are to be that which is your source. You are to birth that which is your source. You are to experience that which is you, your source, at all times. And the relationships are to reflect this. You happily releasing everyone that requires you to be a specific way for them to be happy, and saying, we're going to be our truth. And if we do not like this, then goodbye. Otherwise, we're no longer shifting for anyone. We're just going to be. And this is enough. And if you are draining us, if you are taking from us, we also release you. You finally honor your energy, and you love who you are in such an immaculate space. With the Empress, it is self-love. We are birthing that which you are, meaning you are allowing your truth to be. That is a declaration of self-love. You are loving yourself into being, as you are, as you feel, as you be. And it's allowing here in the external Queen of Cups, you are receiving. You see, Leo, how you are the solar plexus, the masculine sun energy, yet look at how you are within the divine feminine, your receptive energy. You are receiving you. And here in the physical, this is water energy. We mentioned that earlier when we said that Piscean energy, here it is, Queen of Cups. From within, you see. So look, within, in your soul spirit space, you are the light of feminine. Within your sun, your physical space, you are the shadow of feminine. So you are allowing yourself to receive from your highest. And in your being, you are being that which you are birthing from that space. So now your masculine energy is serving you, is serving the source you are. And it's really beautiful. The relationships you now create are so grounded, so whole, so abundant, so rich, so Really, really beautiful. This is stunning energy. And for some of you, you'll be coming through, and it's coming quite fast. Singles out there, right? Relationship wise, you will be meeting someone, and it feels like Leos. So you'll be meeting someone, and comes quite fast with the Knight of Wands here energy. It could be somebody from your past who you are reconnecting with at this time, and they have a lot of feminine water energy. So it's either a new person, because you also have the Ace of Pentacles. For singles out, this is just singles, it's coming through strongly. Ace of Pentacles, it could be a new person on a new path completely. If it's somebody returning from your past, it's also a new way, in a new form, so it's still stable, right? They come in quite fast, and they are really balanced in their feminine energy. So whether you identify as a masculine or whether you even identify as a feminine, whoever is coming through to you right now, very much in a solid feminine space where they receive. Okay, it doesn't mean that feminine is not about gender here. We're not talking about gender or sex. This is your they receive from their shadow, they receive from the unknown, they birth who they are. What you see, what you receive of them is their true source spirit. They're a source being. Okay, and they've done the work to do that. If it's a past connection, if it's a new connection, this is where they are at. So they meet you here, and it's very grounded, it's very stable, very caring, very nurturing. Goodness, they adore you, and you adore them. It's a very caring and nurturing relationship you have. Very stable. If this is not to do with a relationship, for existing relationships, your relationship is improving. Okay, it's coming into the space. You have both done the work to clear the idea of who you thought you would be, and now you are finally allowing yourself to be the truth of you. So your relationship, it's like it's no longer stagnant. There's movement, there's flow. There's movement, there's flow. Going on dates again, discovery. There's rediscovery. So the passion is reignited with this Knight of Wands energy. Relationships, okay. Some of you, there's somebody from the past that you are reconnecting with. There could be a water sign, or there could be an earth sign with the Empress coming in. And there's a forgiveness coming through. And it feels that either if they're coming to you or if you're going to them, it's intuitively guided with the Knight of Wands. So it's all of a sudden they just get a download, oh, let's connect to this person. Or you're just feeling, we need to connect with this person. And we need to heal whatever this is. We need to release this. We need to, if it's a forgiveness energy, okay, it feels that you know who this is, or they know who, or if it's something that they need to come, if they need to approach you, they will, and it'll come rather suddenly and quickly. So it's unexpected to you, this person coming into your life from the past, coming in with this apology, and they mean it. It's stable. They've done the work. They want to offer you a brand new start, and you get, of course, to choose whether you want to. But with this energy, listen, it's a source energy. They're coming in very stable. Whatever they are wanting to, if whatever they're wanting to bring in, it's very, very, it's destined in a way, destined. And if it doesn't have to be romance, okay? This is also just a friendship or a familyship or just a relationship in your life, in your past. Or this could be you. If this is you, this person has been on your mind, and you almost just can't, you can feel that you can't move on into your new chapter until you have healed whatever this is. You can feel fundamentally that you want to clear the air, and you want to be seen in your truth. You want to be received in your truth. It's as though this person was here in their truth, in their source, but you were not in the past. You were still in the illusion. You had some maturing to do in your spiritual path, in your spiritual journey, and now you feel very close to them, even more so, and you want them to see you in your power, and you want to, there's a sense of you wanting to reconnect and offer them something stable here. So if this doesn't resonate, then means either somebody's coming to you and you don't expect it, they're coming quite quickly, or this isn't for you. Okay, if this has nothing to do with a relationship whatsoever, then what we're receiving is, in your past, you were really trying to build something solid. You were really trying to build something solid, maybe in your career, in your workspace, maybe in your career. You're really trying to build something solid. And yet, it wasn't really working, always disappointing, or just not really aligning. And that's because whatever you're trying to build, it couldn't survive when you were pinning yourself down. It could only be born in your authentic truth, because you almost already knew what your purpose is or what you wanted to do, but you were creating it in this energy, so it never really worked out. But now you've done the work, and now whatever it is from the past is coming back, but it's offering itself in a new way, and it's very stable, with the Ace of Pentacles being the overall energy. It's a new opportunity, it's a new physical stability, and this opportunity comes in quite fast. So maybe it's somebody from the past offering you a new job, or or your past, whatever this past energy is, coming in a new way and coming in quite fast. And it's a new beginning, it's a new path, it's a new pathway. And others of you are going through a major awakening at this time. Well, you have a lot, it's so much is happening, a lot of awakening at this time. It's a new awakening. Some of you, it's a brand new awakening where you're being activated into your full spirit self in the physical. It's your spirit, your inner frequency is being birthed. So you're having an awakening process where now you are ascending and awakening, and your highest self is emerging in the light, wants to be birthed, and so you are receiving it. So it is a releasing of your past self completely here, an absolute releasing of your past self, and a new beginning of your new self. And it comes quite quickly too. And you're just intuitive in the space. That's the best way for you, just to be intuitive, because if you're trying to figure out what you're being, it's again that you're a butterfly now trying to understand your metamorphosis through the understanding of a caterpillar that you've always been, the life of the past. You can't accurately understand what you're going through your past, because it's new energy, it's brand new energy, it's unknown energy coming into life. So for some of you, you are having a major awakening at this time, bringing a whole new path, and you're releasing the past completely. And this is a complete releasing. It's like you are completely, just as if we can imagine what happened, how we experienced it, where we released all the conditioning energy of Lesala, of the being who our given name, our birth family, all of it, our conditioned self, a complete releasing of our conditioned past self, and starting a whole new journey in our truth. And what we're receiving is, as you now release this past, a lot of past energy comes back anew, and it's blessed. Because whoever you were in the past wasn't really you, so your frequency of what you were trying to build, what you were trying to create couldn't really lift off, but now it's lifting off, it's renewing. So in your career, in your relationships, in your home life, in all areas of your life, there's a renewal because the core energy you are creating in is now your source, is now your truth. So it's a new path which is stable. And at this time, because it's new, and always, this is your power to be the Knight of Wands, Leo, to just flow, to not overthink and overanalyze, but to receive and do, receive and go. So if you're intuitively now receiving, ooh, let's reach out to that person, it'll happen quite naturally too. It's not, you're not going to sit down and think, who do I now need to know? It's going to happen quite naturally. Maybe just walking down the street, walking in the park, doing a meditation, you're at work, all of a sudden, ooh, I must call that person, and yeah, no, it's time to release that energy, or it's time to ask for forgiveness, or it's time to forgive them, or it'll just come quite naturally. And it might take you by surprise. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Flow with it. It's assisting you to release these past energies that it's like past frequencies, past tethers, keeping you in this heaviness, which is no longer yours because you've done the work, and it's time now that you are accelerating fully into your new path, Leo. Okay, Leo. Jam-packed energies for you as you finally allow yourself to transition fully into the light through love. We trust that these messages have helped, and thank you so much for joining us within Sacred Love. We'll see you soon.